Hi! Are you ready to take a glimpse of the beauty in the city of Imus? Tara, samahan mo ako. My name is Franzel and I will tour you in my hometown. Let me present to you the city of Imus. If you were wondering where the Imus word came from, let me tell you about it. The first one is based on geographical fact because based on some intellectuals of the city, the name Imus originated from the Latin word infumus, meaning lowland. Because comparing to the altitude of different towns in Cavite province, Imus is described as lowland or slowly elevating to the neighboring city of Las Marinas, Silang, Tigdang, Amadeo, Mendez, Alfonso, General Emilio Aguinaldo, and peaking in Tagaytay Ridge, the highest part of the province, as upland. The second one is came from English word means a piece of land cutting into the junction of two rivers, because the old location of the church is in Toclong, where the confluence of Imus River and Julian River is separated, forming a slice of land. The third one, it has always been said that the name Imus is derived from the word centavos, the smallest unit of metal currency during the Spanish colonial era. Now that we know the Imus name's origin, theories, and facts, let me share to you guys some of the historical sites here in Imus, Cavite. We have here the Battle of Halapan site. The Battle of Halapan was fought on May 28, 1898 and was the first military victory of Emilio Aguinaldo after his arrival to the Philippines from Hong Kong. By May 1898, the newly armed Philippine Revolutionary Army of 12,000 troops had arrived from Hong Kong to fight against a small garrison of Spanish troops in Alapan, Imus, Cavite. The battle raged for 5 hours, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. After the victory of Alapan, Aguinaldo unfurled the Philippine flag that saw in Hong Kong by Marcela Agoncillo for the first time. The site of this marker was highlighted by a 104 feet tall flagpole where the Philippine flag waves proudly. The marker is set atop three large peaks, each encrusted with posted 7. At the center of the ramp is the statue of woman boldly holding the Philippine flag. The second historical site is the Bridge of Isabel. It is a historic bridge in the city of Imus in Cavite province. The two-span stone arch bridge that was completed in 1857 was the site of the Battle of Imus, also known as the Battle of Imus River, on September 3, 1896, between the Filipino revolutionaries and the soldiers of the Spanish colonial government. The bridge is declared National Historical Landmark since 1939. The bridge measures about 100 feet tall, landing to landing with a width of 24.5 feet. In the middle of the bridge are sitting areas where the historical markers are now placed, built during the construction of the bridge. After the long ride of historical sites in Imus, I know that you are tired and hungry. Let me present to you the delicacy of Imus, Cavite. The famous Imus Longanisa is one of the delicacies of Imus. Imus Longanisa is made with quality pork, the right amount of garlic, and it does not contain any preservatives. And some of the products here in Imus, Cavite are automotive wire, harness, and electrical components, acrylic sheets, and lighting fixtures, processed food, shellcraft, bamboo, rattan, and woodcraft furniture. Imus is also the home of the Anabu handmade fiber products, a producer of handmade paper and paper products. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 496,794 people. After that, let's go now to our old parish church that is still existing up until now. This is our Lady of Pilar Church, also known as Imus Cathedral. It was founded in 1975 and located in General Castaneda's Street. It is the seat of Bishop of Diocese of Imus and also one of the oldest colonial church in the province. Speaking of church, our patron saint is Nuestra Senora del Pilar. Imus, officially known as the city of Imus, is a third-class component city. Here in Imus, our city mayor is General Emmanuel L. Marixi, where the vice mayor is General Arnett M. Katinguan. The language that most of the people use here in Imus is Tagalog. Here in Imus, we have also festivals. Wagayway Festival, the impassioned devotion to the Philippine flag, waving valiantly as a symbol of courage and triumph. The Imuseños remained true to the values of their forefathers. Hence came the Wagayway Festival and the city's titled flag capital of the Philippines. Usually, the festival is a 5-day celebration that starts May 24, highlighted by the Wagayway Flag Parade and culminates in a jovial celebration of the May 28 Battle of Alapan, National Flag Day. The second one is the Feast of Nuestra Senora del Pilar de Imus. Is celebrated every 12th of October, the liturgical feast of Our Lady of Pilar. However, the celebration lasted for 2 days because the fiesta celebration began with Caracol on the Bisperas of the fiesta, October 11. In the Caracol, the Virgin is carried in a flower-decked andas and being danced around Imus with much rejoicing, and on the day of the feast day, the solemn procession took place. Last is the Paskuhan sa Imus. A month-long festival celebrates our unique Philippine Christmas holiday. Imus is bathed in thousands of lights, a dazzling array of lanterns of all shapes, and outdoor decors that evoke the warm memories of one's childhood. This annual celebration is highlighted by a month-long daily festivities, showcasing the best of Filipino traditions, including carnival and trade fairs, fireworks, displays, musical concert, beauty contest, and the much-awaited lantern parade. After everything that I said, it is time to know the history of Imus, Cavite. Imus is used to be a part of Cavite El Viejo, now Kawit, whose parish church was built by the Jesuits during the administration of the Archdiocese of Manila Archbishop Miguel Garcia Serrano. The land that tied Imus to Cavite Viejo since the early part of 7th century was covered by the Royal Order of October 30, 1776. This royal decree was considered as the first step in the creation of the municipality of Imus. The Recollects, not contented with the religious emancipation of Imus from Cavite Viejo, sought its eventual political separation. Efforts were then directed into seeking emancipation from the ecclesiastical and the civil administration of Cavite Viejo, and on May 28, 1898, Imus gained its independence from Spanish colonial rule after the last remaining stronghold of forces from the Spanish Empire had been defeated in the Battle of Alapan, as headed by General Emilio Aguinaldo. In 1998, the town was composed of 21 barangays. These former barangays were further subdivided to make the current collection of 97. The barangay, which have been divided into multiple pieces, carry the original barangay name, distinguished by capital letters if the name ends in numbers. For example, Medition 1 is subdivided into Medition 1A, Medition 1B, etc. That's all. Thank you for watching.